Yeah, I don't help these get a hobby. She ain't working and you ain't got a wifey, you got a. I got all of them leeches away from around me. The Escalade, I got like Robert Downey. Yeah.
Triple S exercise.
Okay.
Kiss. That's what we do. I don't do the art, I just do the home art. You can catch it, or you can catch it. Go ahead and put the kids to sleep, this the grown part. Before we knew what Billboard was, we had our own chart. And they pull a call over, you take your own charge. I ain't never worked for nobody, I sold my own heart. In the back, right in my own yard. Playing dominoes with my man, he in the boneyard. Now I can pay for the jet, right on my own card. Trying to go man on me, I'm in the zone guard, hand in hand with it. I ain't never played a phone guard. Calisthenics and cardio, just trying to tone guard. Your man got, but he ain't. My youngin' got the in the Hemi and he ain't stopping. In the beginning to get him, he ain't worried, cause if they get him, I get him cockering. He know not to with them. They get them hot then. Stay low, finish the work, he get it drop-ins. They just wanna be around money, but they are not friends. Until you fall back from them, that's where the plot ends. I've been repping the apple since it was rotten. When you are golden, you can never be forgotten. They gotta ram it, you don't never let the. I can have you in the top 10. A lot of are nice, but they are not him. There's really nothing that you can do to stop him. Call him the God MC, just like Rock him. And he done took some L's, but yeah, he got wins.
Ayy, reverse the world, X-Chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh. I ain't know I was coming with something like that. Ooh, ooh, got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ayy, reverse the world, X-Chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ayy, this the type of beat that make your glass break. Ayy, I feel like Stone Cold with the glass break. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Wait, huh? This the type of beat that make you jump or something. I got too much energy like Lil Pump or something. Got me running Forrest Gump or something. Trying to tell me this ain't hard, must be something crazy. Must be something. And I'm rocking pink and white like I'm Trixie Tan. When Lil Cashum on the mic, he be spitting. When them people on your back, they be I don't even know what's up next, but I'm still lit. And I keep a teacher in the front like a field trip. Know I'm going hard, think I finally find a meal tick. It ain't about the money, but if I get it, then I will quit. I can't do no 9 to 5 forever, I got big dreams. Put myself above it, mindset is on 6 strings. I remember used to call my mama, come and get me. Now every time she see me casual, pull up in a Bentley. I ain't flexing, it's just motivation. So many talents, just like channels when you switching stations. They be looking at that boy like he's so amazing. G.O.D. on my side, no more explanations. That's all I gotta say. Ain't no more talking, ain't no more.
Between you and the offensive player. So many my career players are lightning fast, and you can't get right there because you're gonna get burned on that first step. So just give a little buffer. It's gonna give you time to react. It's gonna give you time to make a decision.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with...
Substitution will go for a different look here. Tate, he's checked in for Barnes. MP comes in for Edwards. Green, he's checked in for Cunningham. Halliburton subbed in for Ball. Hey, Greg, we've got an update regarding MP. He'll be making a well-deserved appearance in the three-point contest at All-Star Weekend.
Well, that competition just heated up. It's an exciting chance for him to show off his accuracy and let the world know just how lights out he can be.
So, Team World's 5 right now. Oh, Greg, we just saw it. MP's going to be making a trip to the All-Star Weekend as he's playing in the Rising Stars Challenge.
And what an opportunity for him to show the world what he's got, playing alongside the premier young talent of the NBA.
Primo, the pass to Green. To the inside.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
MP from deep three-point land. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
You know, once MP gets going, he does not stop. Full commitment on the drive.
Here's Primo. Beyond the arc. The shot missing. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. USA ahead. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
And recent news, GA, MP winning Rookie of the Month honors, silencing the doubters, wouldn't you say?
Well, you think back to the beginning of the season, there were many who questioned MP's dedication to the game. He certainly answered those questions with this award.
Jae'Sean Tate out there with MP. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Mobley. And it's Green in at the shooting guard position. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So, Team World's 5 right now.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And for a guy who hasn't been able to get a ton of minutes this season, great that he's had a chance to show off his skill set here tonight.
And he does have some skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more playing time is going to come soon enough. He just has to stay patient.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
A nice shot by MP. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
And we've got some exciting information about MP. The news is out. Greg, he will be in this year's dunk contest.
How fun will that be? MP has some serious hops. A chance to show them off during All-Star Weekend under the brightest lights.
5 on the clock. Another 3 for USA.
Light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
The 3 from MP. Another 3 for USA.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And Team World calls time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And USA will go for a different look here. Barnes, he's checked in for Mobley. Bay comes in for Tate. Cunningham, he's checked in for Green. And it's ball in for Halliburton. And Green slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
MP against Green. USA moving the ball around. Passes it to Cunningham. Shoots over Kuminga. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
On the wing, MP. She's got 17. Another three for USA.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Kuminga with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And here's MP for three. Another three for USA.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Here's Şengün. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
MP outside. From past the arc. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Pass to Kuminga. Campazzo, he's covered by Ball. He lobs it up. Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball.
And that's just carelessness.
Into the line.
And it's USA sitting on a 21-point lead to end the... Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the...
Substitution on
Making a change here. MP's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Barnes kicks to MP. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 29.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
They've got MP. Barnes out there with Mobley. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Cunningham in at the 2 spot. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And for Team World, we've got Kuminga, also Green out there. And it's Campazzo in at the point. MP, that's for 2. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. MP's got 31 points.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And for USA, MP out there with Barnes. Then it's Cunningham. Then there's Mobley. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Clock at 4. To stop the drought, He doesn't hit that one. So USA will take it the other way.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Giddey. He's covered by Ball. Kuminga, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Down low, Campazzo laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Campazzo's got 7 points in the game.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
MP, that's for 2, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. MP's got 33.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Campazzo, the pass to Green. Now here's Kuminga, covered by Barnes. Back to Green. Green draws the double. Here's Giddey.
Team one foul.
And USA with some changes. Hayes checked in for Barnes. Green comes in for Cunningham. Halliburton subbed in for Ball.
On the court.
MP deciding where to go with it. Trying to find Green. He's got it now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Green against MP. Pass to Mobley. And the fast break now for Team World. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
2 shots.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for USA.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Tate, he's checked in for USA. MP, that's for 2. It's good from the top of the key. MP's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And it's clear how talented a player MP is. When he takes over like this, boy, he is fun to watch.
Primo, the pass to Şengün, and he comes up with the deuce.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Pulls up. Again, USA.
Proving how effective he can be in these sets. MP reads defenses well in the pick and roll.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Primo, guarded by Green. Now here's Melodon. It's hauled in by USA. Halliburton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Here's Primo. From 13, that one wide left.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And it's USA going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. A night none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
So Team World's 5 right now. They've got Achua. Green is out there with Maledon. And it's Primo in at the 2. MP passes to Tate. Misses in close.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
To the middle. Here's Şengün. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And USA gets called for the foul. The first one falls. Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying, respect the game, and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket.
The 3 from MP. Rebound by Team World. And here is Maledon. Going inside, here's Şengün.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for USA. And the pass to MP. Rebound by Team World. Achua's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton.
Team World ball.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the stop.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Şengün passes to Primo. Such a wide open look.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
On the wing, MP. There's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. MP's got 40 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for USA.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Here's Giddey. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
MP outside. Passes it to Tate. Edwards kicks to MP. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Pass to Achua. Here's Giddey. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Shot clock at 5. Maledon passes to Giddey. And there's the drive, and it's good for 2.
And 2 teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
The 3 from MP. Another 3 for USA.
They lead with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Giddey the pass to Şengün. Here's Giddey. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
No good from outside. Here's Giddey. No good on the triple. Now MP. Puts up a three. Drops in the tray. MP's got 54 points.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Driving inside. Halliburton with the steal. MP outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 56 points in the game.
Perfect poise that time from MP. He took the contact and still stayed focused to get the finish.
Shot to stop the run. A shot by Maledon. No good. So it's USA now. MP outside. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. A kicks to MP. Off target with his three. Here's Primo. And the foul on Jae'Sean Tate. That'll be his second foul of the game. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
MP right side. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Halliburton. USA moving the ball around. And here's MP for three. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 59 points. And so the timeout by Taylor Jenkins here. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, MP.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
So much great young talent on the floor, but he stole the show with the display he put on. Again, USA.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
To the left wing, inside, here's Kuminga. Good defense by MP.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Down low to stop the run, and the layup is up and in.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Here's Halliburton. MP outside. Latrey off target with that shot. So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.